Welcome back to another episode of the OYSPodcast. Let's get right into it, man. I want to go ahead and start off with an apology for my friend, Mr. Rico Blunt, you know what I'm saying, for being absent as usual. You make a good-ass absentee father.
Yo, you crazy, so that's what a lot of people call me. Can you hear me or I'm on mute?
I can hear you, brother. Can you hear me?
I don't know, man. I want to say apologize for the video because it might be a little bit cricket, I think. I don't know. Well, this shit's confusing.
Well, that's what happens when you know what I mean, when you disappear for a couple of months. You know what I mean?
I think we disappear for the better.
That's true.
You know, you always want to be missed.
From what you've been telling me, nobody missed you out there.
That's a fact.
Shout out to the people that has been missing us in over here in Oregon. You pressing me, letting me know, yo, what's good with the pod. Y'all some lames, you know what I'm saying? Y'all feed us, and then y'all leave the streets, you know what I'm saying, starving. We back at it with a ton of bricks for you guys. And you know what I mean? We're going to start off with a little ketchup. You know what I'm saying? Not mustard. Hey, let's get it.
Well, how you been, though, man? What kind of shirt you got on right now?
Yo, I bought this shirt on Amazon. Shout out to Amazon. Sponsor us. And all these shits came with a droopy ass neckline. I don't know why.
The worst.
I don't know if somebody been wearing it and then they sent it to me. But they you know, the biggest thing I learned about a lot of these companies that have great return policies is they know people like me especially won't return these shits because I'm too lazy. I gotta go in there, start the return policy, print out the label, drop it out at a Whole Foods or some shit like that. I don't know if y'all got Whole Foods in Buffalo. I know y'all.
We definitely do.
Oh, let's go clap it up for Buffalo. Catching up.
Let's go.
But yeah, so like I had like 10 of these that I bought for the gym. I did came from the gym, so sorry if I look a little dusty. But all of them droopy line. I'm looking like Bad Bunny with the U-neck. It's like it's bad. But anyways,
for shirts like that, when I get them, I'd be like, damn, I can't imagine the people in the warehouse that made this shit.
Yeah, I highly disappointed. Like I put them on, I go to the gym. Because I usually wear a hoodie, you know me, sweatpants, hoodie, look incognito, then take off the pump cover, you know what I'm saying, when everything's looking extra diesel. But sometimes you want to wear a shirt just to show it off a little bit. But then I'm in there sweating and it's just like down to my fucking nipples and shit. I'm like, damn, this shit embarrassing. Under a shirt showing. Anyways, that's why we came back because we ran out of money. So shout out to the OYS podcast. I'm excited to be back, man. How are you? How you been, bro? Talk to me.
I'm excited to be back as well.
You look like The Rock with that. I don't know. You wearing Under Armour or some shit? That shit looking fit on you. Talk to me. You looking healthy.
Yeah. Talk to me. Yo, shout out to The Rock for giving people houses and shit. That's what I seen. I know a lot of people love him for that. But
that's a tax deduction. He gonna write that shit off.
Where that nigga was talking the shit out of him.
I'm a big fan.
But I've been good, bro. You talk about, I know you want to get into the subject of everything that niggas ain't shit here, but that's another story.
What?
But what? Let's start off right. Shit that got you tight and shit that got you geeked. I'm going with that shit that got me geeked.
What got you geeked? Because I know it ain't that 50 Cent concert you missed. Talk to me.
Nah, man, I'm very devastated about that. We'll talk about that later, man. Shout out to everybody that went, though. Real niggas.
Buffalo showed up. Buffalo definitely showed up.
Oh, definitely showed up. Some ticket prices is not for the cheap. But my gym membership, man. I'm very satisfied with my health. I'm geeked on how I look. I'm geeked on how I feel. I feel better than ever. I'm happy as hell when they take the $22 out my check. I mean, on my bank statement every month now. Word. I feel really healthy. And I got my blood work done.
Oh,
big boy
waiting
talk. Waiting for those results. Mm-hmm. My cholesterol better be low.
Huh?
My cholesterol better be low.
Okay. Because
I ain't playing. I haven't had a cookie or a donut or a cake in 2 months.
Wait, quick question. When did you get the blood work check?
A Friday.
It's Sunday. It takes that long to get your blood work back?
Bro, have you ever been to get blood work lately?
Yes, I get my shit back same day.
Oh my God, Quest. I go to Quest. I don't know.
Healthcare.
Yes, I go to Quest. Listen. You motherfuckers ain't got to have jobs. You better get on a podcast, get a microphone. I go to Quest. There is nobody in the fucking lobby. It's a fucking iPad.
Quest is
where you get blood work at.
Is it in the hospital or is it a whole different building?
Oh no, you get a referral. You have to drive your ass to go get blood work.
Nah, eat ass. Yo, we need to sponsor this dude like a refugee. We need to bring him to Oregon, and we need to take care of our brother. No way you got to go talk to an iPad in a separate building to get blood work, man.
Yes, I drove to get my blood work at Quest in Buffalo. You know where Quest is at. iPad tells me, "Do you have an appointment?" No. Good luck. 15 people have appointment today. You can, if you want, you can be in standby. I said, no, there's chairs here. I'm not about to be standing. I put myself in standby. I go sit down. There's a little plasma TV, and they put my name as Sam K, and I'm like number 10th in line behind standbys. Fucked up people that has appointments. So that blood work is coming whenever the fuck it wants to, but when it does, I will be sharing my results. My fucking blood work should be amazing right now because I've been eating very clean. The sun has been beaming. Also, it's rain, but when it always rain at nighttime. Niggas don't be outside at nighttime, so that's good. So the weather's been good to me. The sun doesn't do my body really well no more. I turn really dark. Yo. And I got this little skin disease now.
You started this off with shit that got you geeked. You looking good. You using your gym membership. It's $20 a month, and you went sideways with this shit, bro.
No, but I always was born with beautiful skin. Bless. Alhamdulillah.
Subjective. How do you say that? It's an opinion. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But. So I took this Jamaica trip one year. The sun out there is no fucking joke.
Baller.
That shit fucked my back up, bro.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, you right. Let me pause that.
And I thought they don't play about that in Jamaica, but go ahead.
They definitely don't. They definitely don't. But let's just say when it's beaming, it's hot.
Right.
My back be acting up, but I figured that out.
God. All right, keep going.
Other than that, yo, I'm great, man. Aziz, we miss you. The city missed you.
I bet.
The hood missed you.
After hearing how y'all get blood work, I ain't never coming back. Never coming back. Yo, that's an underrated conversation that needs to be had, which is probably everybody noticed. Maybe when you get older, you know it. But the idea of like the type of medical, I think we had this conversation on here before, like the type of like Medicare or medical or like insurance that you have. Oh my God,
dictates where you at in life.
Where you at in life and your livelihood in the city you live. Like, I don't even think it's the city you live in. Like, I'm sure there's some good options in Buffalo where you don't gotta go to an iPad to get blood work, and then 4 days later, who knows if you have something bad going on in your blood right now, 4 days later and shit, like, or 3 days later, maybe you collapse and niggas like, oh, we got the blood work done. We found out why that nigga died.
Aziz, I might not get that blood work until another
That's
week.
ridiculous, bro. Listen, I never, when I was in Buffalo, I left when I was 24. So I, in the young side, I still never did blood work and shit. The most I did was a physical because of football. But yeah, now that I'm older, I'm learning these shits, and we just had a conversation about cost of living in the place you live. But something like Medicare, or just health insurance, I mean, I get it. There's levels to it, but like, you should have, you at the surface level should have some sort of medical that allows you to get blood work either same day or like, and I don't feel like Buffalo, or at least in the area we lived in, people are going there to get blood work. Like, that's just a common thing in the black, in the hood, in the African American community, where like checking your health is last compared to a lot of other things. So the fact that you got to wait 4 days, listen, like I said, man, let's sponsor this dude. Going to be a refugee or immigrant.
I'm geeked. I don't care anything you talking about, as long as I get that results. And if it's bad,
yeah, hopefully it's positive. Hopefully it's
listen. If it's bad, and I ain't have a donut or a cookie in 2 months,
right? I'm
telling you right now, I'm eating everything.
You're gonna be good. Let's all say a prayer for Rico. He gonna be all right. You can tell when somebody you going to the gym when they start changing their clothes and shit, because you got a whole new Under Armour tight looking.
I'm looking different,
and you actually look good in it, because I know that was always your thing. Try to buy gym clothes. You the only dude I ever seen look ugly in Gymshark. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's dead ass. No, that's dead ass. I have the worst gym wardrobe.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, you have the common Somalian physique. Shout out to all my Somalis out there. That's talk around town is that Somali physique. You got that. But you looking good right now, though. Hey,
the worst. Yo, listen, the worst. Shit, so maybe that's the worst physique ever for Somalian men. They got terrible physiques, and Somalian women teeth are the worst.
No, we gotta talk about. We gotta talk about. Nah, listen, we're not gonna go that far. I've seen some beautiful Somali women have some nice teeth, and we're not gonna slander. We're not gonna slander our community. So let's reel it back. Just because, see, what's going to be the problem is a lot of people don't know we are part of that community. I'm Kenyan, you Somalian.
No, you not from Somalia.
I'm
you
not
from Kenya,
but
I'm from Somaliland.
If anybody
that's two different ones.
Yeah, but if anybody know, Kenya being so close, them shits is damn near mixed. So I just want to right now apologize to our Somali community. We love y'all, and that's some beautiful Somali people. Shout out to them.
Shout out to Ruby Rose.
And we're gonna talk about homegirl that did I think Ruby Rose is Ethiopian, or at least claims to be.
I think it reached here. But who knows? Who's checking?
Apologize.
Somebody's on there. Man, somebody's on Wikipedia.
Apologies to the whole African community. We embarrassing ourselves right now. Well, you are. We're gonna talk about homegirl came from Somalia. But speaking of Kenya, Somalia, all that, I came back from my trip a couple of weeks ago.
Before your trip, you ain't got nothing that got you geeked, or
Oh yeah, you're right.
If you don't got nothing, go straight to the trip, because that should get you geeked anyways.
No, that did get me geeked. But I'll say shit that got me geeked is health. I just went through a scary ass allergic reaction situation. Face got swelled up, and you know, it's one of those things where it put perspective in your life, where it's just like it could be worse, and other people go through a lot of health related issues. I know, like what you just said, you know what I'm saying, you're feeling good, you've been using your membership, and obviously still checking your blood work, so hopefully that goes well. But I'm feeling geeked because I'm feeling blessed, where that something like that can be very scary. But thank God, as you can tell, you know what I'm saying, I'm better. Face is back to normal, looking cute. But it was scary there for a minute. Your boy thought it was over. You know what I'm saying? So,
all right, if you haven't learned anything from this podcast, basically this is the health cast. We just want you guys to be healthier.
That's facts.
Usually people lose their shape when winter is coming around and fall and shit. So just
but I feel good. I look good. I'm healthy. I was eating a lot of protein in Kenya. Shout out to Kenya. I had a great time over there. Had a great time over there. Spent about a month out there, and it was. Tell
the people where you was at. Located at.
Was in Mombasa. Fluent.
Spell that.
Mombasa. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with me.
Whatever you say. Whatever you say.
I went back to where I was born. For those who don't know, like a lot of people try to just understand, just you know how I am such an alpha and such a just 6 foot 280, 80% muscle, 20% fat,
chameleon.
Like because I was born. I wasn't born in a hospital like you. I know you had it good. You was born in the States, good health care and all that shit. Even though it obviously doesn't look the same now. I was actually born in a house. Shout out to my mom's trooper. But it was dope. I didn't go to the actual area I was born in, but I was where my aunts and everybody live. I was over there. So you just like, you going back, seeing where you're from, seeing people that you're related to, like actually related to. You know what happens in the States is like every Somalian, every Kenyan, every African is your cousin. And it gets confusing because you're just like, how is this my cousin? Is this family? Whereas in, going back home, like I'm seeing blood relatives. I know for you it's even worse, but like for me too, like I've always had people say, oh, that's your cousin, that's your family. But that was dope. That's always my favorite part, seeing family. Even though I'd be mad nervous and I low key, it'd be hard for me to do it because I'm just like,
Why? Does your heart be beeping?
It does, because you like, it's weird. It's like I know a lot about the culture, but stateside, when you go over there, it's a little bit different. Even the way you greet somebody, the way you shake your hand, like you kissing the elder's hand. Like there's a lot of things where I think I know, but then you in it, like you in the field. Just like you thought you was good at basketball, then you play and you're like, oh, I'm garbage. Like it's like that's the best example I can think of. So it's kind of the same thing. So, but nonetheless, they, family out there is cool. It was great going there. I went to Tanzania. Shout out to my folks in Zanzibar too. Tanza, and it's like I gotta see the word and shit. You know how that goes.
Whatever you say.
Yeah, but that was interesting. Took an 18-hour bus ride. Never again. Did it for the adventure. Never again.
Oh, Tanzania is the place you showed me, right?
Yeah, Tanzania was the spot I went up to, and then Zanzibar had the beautiful clear water, amazing.
Yeah, guys, if you don't know where that place is at, Google it like I did.
Oh, most of our OYS listeners are of a luxury taste, so they've traveled. They're not like you. They've been
Okay,
around.
sorry.
It definitely pulled up in that algorithm. But
sorry.
I am working on a couple of TikToks and some videos. I'm gonna post.
To take us out there?
Basically.
My bad.
Well,
I thought you. I thought. My
but
bad.
nonetheless, just to cut it short, because we still got the standard version of Zoom. It was a great trip. It was awesome. Great experience.
Dope. I'm proud of you, man.
Do it again. So it's my second time going back home. The best thing about it too, bro. I'm on the plane. And this one was getting into Nairobi, into Kenya. So it was a lot of Kenyans on the flight. Shout out to my Kenyans. And one of the dude was, he was talking to me because a lot of people take that serious, like going back home, especially from the States, whether it's London, whatever it is. And he was just asking me like, yo, you been here before? And I was like, yeah, I went about a month ago, or I was here before for a month, and I'm coming again. He's like, all right. He's like, that's very important. I'm glad you're doing that. And as we're landing, he goes, welcome home. I was like, damn, that shit was fire. I was like, oh shit.
Fire. Because you got a place to live.
Huh?
You got a place where you own, like it's yours.
It's your people. They're like, yo, like, don't forget where you come from. And the funny part is, even a couple of weeks prior to that, at work, I was helping somebody, and the gentleman was from Jamaica, accent and all that, cool dude. And he was telling me, something that you love. He was doing housing, like he was buying houses and shit. He was telling me he just bought a duplex and all of this, and how he just came from Jamaica and he's grinding, And then I forgot the word he used, but he was like, you've been home? Once I told him I was from Kenya, he was like, have you been back home? And I was like, yeah, I've been. He was like, good. Like he was about to roast the fuck out of me. So like people take that serious. I'm just doing it because I'm like, you know what I mean? It's home. But I say that to say diaspora is real. So if you don't know where you're from, figure it out. And as soon as you do, man, go visit. Don't be like this fool here claiming black rock and shit.
When I get to Riverside, they treat me like love. I feel like they be like, you home, my nigga.
Welcome home.
I
Go
love
to
it. I
Riverside
feel
Park, and then Riverside High School, and then that's it.
That's it. But yeah, I'm be going home next summer, inshallah. That's my goal.
Inshallah.
That's my goal.
Yes, sir.
But other than that, what else you got? Your life updated back home?
Yeah, everything's good. Like I said,
how many sticker boxes back there? Yo, Aziz.
Oh no, you know what I'm saying. It's a habit. I gotta stop. I'm not a collector.
Sponsorship.
Or anything.
They just be sending them.
They be showing me love. You know what I mean. So shout out to, I didn't sign the contract yet, so I'm gonna wait till that goes through before I start giving shout outs. But anyways, I'm feeling good. I'm back. There's obviously pros and cons. I'm back and I'm enjoying my bed. You know what I'm saying? Comfortable bed, home. You know what I'm saying? Back to updating my room, back to grinding and recording the podcast, obviously. So I say all that to say, you know what I'm saying? We was gone for a reason. You know what I mean? We're not just going to leave empty-handed.
Yeah, I was home going to work and shit. I was ready to pause. It's my man over here. Went back home, like he said, he doing his things.
Yes,
but
sir. But we
back at this shit.
Back.
We back at this shit. I'm trying to be a streamer now.
Hey, listen.
Since you've been gone, I want to be a fucking streamer.
But really quick, let the audience know how, just how far ahead I've always been. Let them know, real quick. I'll give you like 2 minutes to just low key eat my ass, tell the audience. No, tell the audience how far ahead just my creativeness has been, because now all of a sudden everybody in the group chat talking about yo, all these streamers and these YouTubers, they make it. Go back to when I was trying to put everybody on, and I bought all the equipment. If you're not gonna eat my ass, I'm gonna eat my own ass. I bought my own equipment. I did the scripts. All I needed was my homies to buy in. Go ahead and tell them the way I was treated, man. Let them know real quick. I'll give you some time.
I'll let you know this right now. This would have been better if you achieved the goal at the end.
What that mean?
I would have been able to.
I've achieved
You
it.
ain't do shit.
I've achieved it. I've just gone through my moments in life. I made the jump to where I'm at now.
This would have been better if you was top 10 on Twitch right now.
But listen, it's never too late for that.
No, it's never too late. I'm just saying,
right.
There ain't gonna be no ass eating if your ass is still dry as fuck.
No, that's not true, because you
hold on. Did we eat wet ass? I don't know what I just said.
What kind of cheeks you be eating, but no. But listen, everybody go through this shit with their group of friends. This is one of the friends that's thinking ahead, that's trying to innovate and put everybody on, and they drag
all right,
you
then
down.
you could eat my ass when it comes to this podcast game. Because I've been trying to do this podcast how long?
Yeah, but you also never.
I brought all the homies. I bought a microphone.
No,
I brought the studio in the basement.
But you still fucked up in that because I went through the experience of trying to bring all the homies, and when I was trying to tell you, it's like dragging tons of bricks when you're trying to bring these niggas along. Let's get this to the top, and let's bring them on. What you say? Nigga, JPP podcast is like 10 of them niggas. Yo, we can do it like that. And then what happened? Niggas used to be on there. Niggas used to delete the podcast because they didn't like the way they sounded. Nigga, man, listen. Shout out to, we won't say anybody's name, man, but shout out to the homies.
But listen, them AMP boys is real. I've been watching a lot of streams.
Shout out to them. What is it? What is it? Can't. What is it? Can't. ICKC. I don't know his name. Kai
Sanasa. But the whole group. They call AMP. Their boys is legit.
I have to look up the other ones. Yeah, I didn't know it was a whole group. I'm not that.
This whole group. It's an agent, Duke, some other nigga that eats your food for tax. They got this little thing going on, right?
Yeah.
There's other streamers I've been watching just to see how they living. And there's one common denominator.
Yeah. So what happens, this is how you know we close, because I know exactly what you're trying to say.
So listen, this is one thing with all these streamers. They don't got no girlfriend or no wife. You have to be single to be a streamer. And that is that's not true. That is not true. The ones who has a girl?
The ones you're watching right now.
I'm only watching the ones that's top one.
But you're looking top right now. No. They're top right now. But Twitch streaming and all this.
They've been top for a long time.
Like
if
you think about someone like the game streamers like Ninja, who was big. He's married. He was married. I don't know if he still is, but he was top of the game and he was married. There's a couple of them YouTube dudes.
Is he talking or just playing games?
Of course. Well, a little bit of both, at least from what I know.
Oh, yeah, I'm talking about the niggas that just come on there. They come on there. What's up, chat?
Right.
What's going on, chat?
Yeah.
What's going on,
chat?
What y'all want to talk about,
that's
chat?
the new version of streaming. Yeah,
I'm talking about them niggas.
I forgot what they call that, but I know what you're talking about. But I don't think not having a girlfriend and shit is a...
Dog, them niggas is all single because they have
kids, though. They're all young.
I guess so.
Yeah,
I guess what you're saying,
a group of young kids. Even I Show Speed. Them dudes is kids.
I understand what you're saying, but my thing is, you don't have a life if you stream it. Them niggas have to wake up. That's why they buy a house and live together. Exactly. They wake up in the morning and go straight to the computer, and then they stream it all day. There is no personal lifetime. If you having some other personal life that you have to deal with, if they can't live with you in the stream, it's a wrap.
I feel you. But I don't think. For example, if I obviously got a family, if I got into that shit, my shit was blowing up. That doesn't nullify, that doesn't take away the fact that someone can blow up doing Twitch or something like that. If they they
blow up, bro, they stream all day.
Oh no, it's hours. It's hours. When I got into Warzone, the dude that what's his name? Swaggy. I don't know his damn name. I'm forgetting right now. He's a huge streamer, and he was part of damn, forgot the big. I'm forgetting everybody's name, but yeah, but he streamed for 8+ hours. They get on that shit and they're on that shit all day.
That's ridiculous, dude. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Yeah, I'd be hungry.
But at least I give a little bit even more respect to the group of people that you saying like Kai and them. Because they're not gaming, they like talking to the screen and they're creating content.
Dude,
at a whole nother level.
Do exactly what I want to do. They go play the music video and listen to the song with the people and talk about the song.
I've been listening.
That is so easy.
We could have been on that, but listen, it's about Kai.
Shout out to them niggas. Shout out to them niggas.
They're making money and it's not too late. It's not. There's no such thing as a saturated market, in my opinion. Because if you come with a new look, new brand, and it's different, because like I said, a couple of months before they got in there. Like there wasn't a lot of top black streamers. This is a new thing. There was not. If they were gamers, and you barely saw their face. Like,
well, I'm just finding them out within the last month, and I'll tell you right now.
I know, and that's the reason why I say eat my ass, because I've been on this wave. But it's all right.
My bad.
It's not too late though. It don't matter if we got families, or don't let that bring you down. You got the setup. You got an expensive ass mic. Anytime you look up that mic, they tell you Michael Jackson Thriller was recorded on that. Like. you got the equipment. You just get the camera. You got a camera too that I told you send back. You still have it. But that's all that matters.
Oh shit!
So that's all that matters. But anyways, let's move on. We talked a little bit. Let's get a little funny, man. You want to talk about your cousin running in state Olympics, federal games, or whatever that shit was, where top athletes was invited, and your folks, your people, the Somali folks, amazing people. I love Somali people. That's the community I grew up in.
Oh, you mean the shorty that ran, the niece?
They sent their niece up there and said, "Yo, show your country some love." And
in my opinion, I believe she representing the country beautifully.
Talk a little bit about why you feel that way.
We only take care of our own. So, of course, they take care of their family first. Somalians always take care of their family first.
Nepotism at its finest.
Whatever that's called.
Yep.
Second, we all run like that. We all slow. And there is nobody. And all Somali women run like that. Like
I don't like saying all of anything does anything. You can say there's some Somali athletes out there, bro.
The girls?
Yes, bro. They got one that's boxing right now, whipping, even if she just got knocked out.
Oh, yeah, she did get knocked out,
She going in. We got homegirl from Minnesota that be playing basketball. I think she's Minnesota or Boston or something like that.
Where?
I don't know. You hate on her.
She's not. She's definitely not getting a man.
She need to change her life up.
Nah, stop it. That's hate. You can't go from
not hate.
You can't go from all Somali women are unathletic and then go to, hey, the most athletic one ain't gonna get a man because she's too athletic. Stop it.
Whatever. Shorty runs like me. I think she represented the country beautifully. I don't understand why we was never going to win anyways. So might as well just.
So you saying the representation is there. Is just.
Oh, 1,000.
It's just not, she just, no, I don't. You listen, there are athletic Somali people. Let's stop that narrative.
I don't know anyone.
And that's embarrassing. That's how you represent. And I get the nepotism. There's a lot of corruption around a lot of countries. Let's not make like Somalia is the only one that does that. But I mean, at least some countries mask they shit. Like you don't send your niece up there because I don't even know. Like
she probably trained for that shit.
She
dude.
probably did, but like
niggas hating.
There's levels to this, bro, and you gotta understand. Like, all right, you gotta do the math. Like, yo, where are we sending you to? Oh, top of the top. Like this got connection to the Olympics. Like I don't know the exact shit, but I know that they burnt the shit out of her. She went out the camera, and they were celebrating, and then she finally crossed the line. And respectfully, the announcers were very respectful. Because if I was on there, I would have been like, "What in the hell is going on?"
Roast her ass.
The way she even stretched wasn't proper. I think she was like stretching her shoulder.
The way she got down to run, she knew she wasn't going.
Come on, man. Let's stop playing. It was hilarious, but I don't know. Listen, I rep. Me being from Kenya, I rep every African country, and like when you gotta represent, bro, you gotta represent, and that wasn't good representation. It's funny.
She on a world map, so I think she represented perfectly. Shout out to her.
And she said she's gonna be at the next one, so
holla at her. I'll be a fan.
That's a great thing to stream. There. We can stream that one right there. That's blow us up. Yeah, right there. We stream our Somali family member at the joint. We good.
That was all good. I like to see when baseball niggas is fighting. That's the first time I watched a baseball.
Let's talk about this baseball shit, bro.
I watched that shit 99 million times.
I'm with you. 1,000%. I was ready to go to bed on Saturday. That shit got me amped. But I'm not liking
the only difference with this fight. The nigga that looked like he could fight and squared up and looked it right, he was gonna win. Got put on his ass.
Let's talk about that. I got in a lot of fights growing up. All right, I was the neighborhood Tyson. The worst shit you as a good fighter can run into is the nigga. Excuse my language. Is the dude that fought unorthodox. The dude that ducked his head and swinging, and you like, yo, I don't know. How do I get in here to get the right angle? We're the worst people to fight. If you have experienced this, you know what I'm talking about. Shout out to my man Abdi. This dude, my man Abdi he used to fight every other day, and he win every fight because he had the most unorthodox. It didn't matter if he was. I seen this dude fight boxers, and he would win because he was like so now I'm watching this two baseball dude fights. All right, I don't know what the other dude is. He could be Dominican.
Fuck it,
it's hot in here. So I'm sweating. But first of all, shout out to both of them because they squared up like men should, right? Ain't none of that pushing and shoving it. Like the umpire got out the way and said go, right? what's his name? I got the names on here because I'm not a big baseball fan, but you start fighting and you got me in, right? What's
Tim
his name?
Anderson.
Tim Anderson, and
which is
Jose
supposed to be,
Ramirez.
I think, the best player on the Sox.
Well, from what I heard, they both Hims. They both them
Oh.
boys. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Jose Ramirez. Okay, they posted up. Tim Anderson got the better look. Dude, Jose Ramirez got the unorthodox swinging over the head shit, right? And they going before anybody get to them. And finally, when Tim Anderson is like light work, the one unorthodox angle caught him right where it needed to.
No looker.
Dude, head was down. I don't know if he was like, damn, the whole bench is clearing. They about to come jump on my back. He's like, let me throw one more. Caught the man right in the chin. All right.
Woo.
And he got what you would want in a fight. Only problem is, like I said,
he felt so slow. He was thinking about everything.
He got caught. It was a clean catch, but I do not respect the way that those hands was thrown. It's hard. Because your head down, you swinging like crazy. Like, listen, if you grew up with those type of fighters, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that knockdown was, to me, like, I'll take that point away if I was a judge. If I was a ref, I'm like, nah, hell nah. It's like that Nate Diaz fight, and I'm like, nah.
And listen, the black dude is going through it right now.
I heard he deleting tweets. I heard
he's angry, yo. I feel so
know how
bad
he
for
feels,
him.
bro. He wish he had another 2 seconds before the niggas got over there and broke it up.
Oh my goodness, bro. Because that one was tough to watch.
Yo,
bro.
Go ahead, bro.
He got put on his ass and he felt so slow that it was like he was looking at him like, why? Who did this? By the time he sat down, it was over.
He was looking at him stumbling. Like, how the fuck did you catch me with that shit? I'm telling you, I know that look when you like, where did this fist come from? You swing it up over the under, and
But that punch was so clean, dude.
Yeah, I know. It was.
That shit hit him on his chin so clean, no miss.
Yeah.
The whole hand hit his whole face.
That's a damn shame because he was whooping on that boy before that last one caught him.
Bro, the way he squared up, I thought it was over.
Not only the way he squared up, he was in there like he had the eyes looking at where his fist was going. The other dude, Ramirez, was like, nah, I'm wherever this shit goes. And he got that one leg. That was my worst nightmare, bro. The worst nightmare when that one lucky punch got you. Because that's what boxing is, too. All it takes is one lucky shit. Same shit with we'll talk about the Spencer to Crawford. Spence was beat up, but he just needed one.
I wish you showed, I wish Twitter and the whole world showed the black dude the spare love you doing right now. Because I never seen somebody get roasted like that. That's why I stopped looking,
because it was getting me tight. It was really getting me mad because I watched that video 100 times too, and I'm like, no way. Yes, you give him the knockdown. You respectfully say, all right, you caught one. But the way that swinging was going and the way he finally caught one at the last minute, because that's the worst part about it. Everybody got there right when Tim Anderson was getting grabbed. Snoop. And that look wasn't like, in my opinion, that look was, oh, please give me like 2 more minutes with this dude.
No, he was. He didn't know where that came from.
Yeah,
he didn't know where that shit came from, bro. He couldn't believe it.
I'm tight for him.
I feel bad for him, bro. Yeah.
Shout out to Tim Anderson, bro. Tim, this is a message from you. I don't watch baseball. I never heard of you till today. That's a damn shame. But
that's why I said no. It's good for baseball.
No, it's great for baseball. That's the only reason why hockey. In my opinion, I mean, shout out to people that like hockey, but shit, you keep fighting in there, people gonna check in. At least the people that usually don't watch. But damn, and shout out to them, man. They you know what I'm saying? They didn't wait, because that's the shit that used to get me mad. Is like they'll wait for everybody to come off the bench and all of a sudden.
I don't even know. I still don't know why they fought.
Well, what it looked like is dude was mad that Tim Anderson was stood over him too long.
That's it?
That's what I took away from it.
Nah, he lucky. And he knocked him out. Damn.
Well, I grew up. I don't know what Ramirez ethnicity is, but I grew up with Puerto Ricans. Them boys be having tempers. It don't take too much. Like, hey, papi, what you doing, man? What's up? And like, yo, it wasn't no disrespect, bro. And no, you look at my girl, man. That's my bitch. That's my girl.
Yeah,
man. Like, all right, bro, you got it, bro. No, we have to fight now.
I'm not. I have no.
I'm my cousin. Shout out to the Puerto Ricans. You grew up in the you grew up in the suburbs. You don't understand.
Yeah, No, I know Puerto Ricans. I have no slander for y'all. I love y'all.
I don't either.
No
I
beef
just
with y'all.
we just you know what I'm saying. We was in, you know what I mean. Sometimes we ran, sometimes we fought.
Oh, I'm running.
All right, man. What we got? So let's stick with sports. Let's stick with fighting.
Let's restart. You want to restart this?
Let's restart it. Let's take a quick break. Wipe the sweat. Take a shit. Whatever you need to do, and we get right back to it.
Yo, you bugging. All right, one. All right.
And we
speaking about fights.
Them boys and Zoom ain't playing. They had that meeting. They cut the water off on our ass. They said, you gotta wait 10 minutes to y'all back on. Hey, yo, I need to stop playing and you know what I'm saying, join the Patreon so we can get the upgraded version of Zoom. Cause
I wish. No,
we're gonna have to upgrade. But anyways, we're speaking of fighting. Let's talk a little bit about the Spencer Crawford fight. Give me your thoughts, because I know you was excited about that joint.
Yes, I was extremely excited about that fight. A masterpiece. Bud Crawford put on a motherfucking show. Boxed his ass off. Definitely praying for Spence. I don't know what happened to Spence that night. I don't like casual fans that says Spence's ass because that's the first fight they ever seen. Right. Spence a beast. Crawford is just better, especially that night. Spence just didn't have no power, no defense, and Crawford just outclassed that nigga out the ring. His jab was haymakers. His jab was punching, damn near pushed that nigga 4 feet back every time he jabbed his ass. They jabbed at the same time. Crawford didn't feel none of that shit. Crawford also said that he got hit in the first round and said, that shit wasn't shit. It's about to be a long night for that man. And he wasn't lying. Round 2. That first knockdown, it looked like it was nothing, but it definitely defined the fight. He punched that nigga like he pushed him. He fell on his ass for the first time. Spence has never hit the ground. I don't know if people understand as a fighter, that is a mental fucking attack right there. Hitting the fucking floor in the second round, and you never been on the floor before?
That's what happened to Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson looked like he been on the floor before.
He went down. He said, damn, this dude caught me. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, you might be right. Same thing, maybe. Like, he never been caught, probably. He never hit the floor. When you hit the floor, especially as a ringer, and then that's the biggest fight, mad people in the arena, and you hit the floor, after that, you seen Spence try to attack him after he got right up. That's when you knew Spence was going to lose the fight. He's going to try to pin him on because he put on the floor. You don't box like that. Boxing is a 12-round game. You got to be strategized. Spence was outclassed, outmatched. I do believe he needs a rematch. I'm not one of the people that says he should not rematch because he got his ass whipped so bad. No,
that's not how boxing
there ain't no
works.
other fight. There ain't no other fight for Spence. You got to go get what's yours. If you lose to Crawford again, he's the better man. You're not the best you was in your time. That's how it goes. Right. But Bud Crawford definitely showed he's the greatest fighter of our time. Undisputed welterweight.
Sounds amazing.
Looks like Floyd out there with a stronger punch because his defense, he's flying. That hook shot that he gave Spence, pray for Spence, man. Yo, it was one of the best performances I've ever seen. But, man, I was definitely disappointed for Spence because I was going for Spence.
A lot of people was.
Not gonna lie.
A lot of people was going for Spence.
Yeah, because the only reason why I was going for Spence after listening to Bud Crawford's story, it makes sense. I don't respect no fighter that fights on ESPN. Right. That's my story. That's how I do it. I don't understand why you're fighting ESPN. His story, I didn't know he got blackballed. Yeah. He got blackballed, so he had to go to ESPN. Once he signed an ESPN contract, the Showtime and niggas was not putting him on the list, wasn't showing him. So I was like, this is an ESPN fighting ass nigga. He's fighting not the best fighters because that's all they was given to him. So I respect Bud Crawford, and he's 36 years old. He probably got 2 or 3 more years left in it. He go undefeated, and if he gets to 154 and fights Jamel Charlo and gets that undisputed, ain't no telling.
Yeah, Charlo twins. I hear a little bit about them. I haven't really saw they fight. Like I'm that both incredible. One is the one that got smacked is undefeated. Right.
He ain't never lost. Right. He's a beast.
Right.
But he got mental health issues. He been gone for 2 years. Right. And that smack, and you see how he acted. You could tell something is mentally wrong with him.
I mean, he was restraining himself. I don't think that's something.
I don't think he was restraining himself. I think he got restrained.
I mean, you could look at it that way
Right.
too, but I wouldn't blame it on mental health. I just think,
He's just not there. The Chalo that was him before,
Right.
bro, would have ate that nigga food.
I feel you. But yeah, I mean, yeah, dude, Crawford. I mean, all I can see when watching that fight, it was just pure strength. Like, there was a huge difference in like the power behind the punches. Like, he was moving them off of the jabs, and I'm like, because I am that casual fight watcher. So I'm like, is it supposed to be this much difference in the power? Because I didn't look at the pound for pound. I didn't look at the tail of the tape. Like, I didn't look at anything like that. I was just excited about a good fighting match. But yeah, no, I mean, you said everything that needed to be said, and especially in regards to the story of Crawford being blackballed and like his experience. Like, sometimes you don't hear about that shit because that's how blackballing work, and you got to go through the grind. And then he shouted out Spencer for taking that fight and giving him an opportunity. And I mean, what you gonna say? He showed up.
Where Spencer's tough as nails because he got up every time. Yeah. He left with his feet on his feet. Yeah. Lucky for him. And the one thing else instead of power was speed. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Those punches was coming fast.
He was connecting on. It felt like all of the punches. I've never seen a
quick
fight where,
though, bro.
Like, you hitting the dude and everything you swung was like pop pop. Oop, that landed right there perfectly.
Yo, Spence was on the floor. I said, what punch did it?
Yeah.
Oh, then they show when the referee stopped the fight. Oh my god! Thank God the ref was there. I didn't see the other four that he got hit with.
No, it was cool.
I seen two of them like, yeah, stop it. They hit him with the other four. I said, nah. They put it in slow motion. I said he got hit with that many punches at that many times. He was not there to play. He was not there to play.
It didn't look good after too. Spence looked out of it. Some rumors came out as he usually goes, but hopefully he is okay and
it happens.
And hopefully he's ready to continue again. He said it. He got the rematch clause in there.
1,000. He had 3 belts. He was the champ.
Did you check out the Nate Diaz Jake Paul fight yesterday?
Fuck no. I would never turn that on.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always gonna watch something that has some sort of entertainment value. I pulled that on. Yeah. I mean, Nate Diaz is Nate Diaz. He did the same thing he does in the UFC, which is last to the final round. He has the tank that I've never seen any fighter have. This dude swing and get beat, and he'll still stand around. So shout out to him. But yeah, it wasn't it. I mean, it wasn't it.
It's just not my cup of tea. I can't watch that after I just watched Crawford.
That's all I kept thinking.
That's all I kept thinking. Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Usually they were always smart when they had these on. Like, you don't have anything in terms of comparisons, because there was a time there when, especially when
boxing.
When Jake was
boxing's cooking.
Well, yeah, now it's cooking. When he started his little boxing career, like that was a big argument. Was what the fuck is out there to watch? And yeah, you have
no disrespect though. I do respect what he's doing.
1,000%.
He's getting that bread. He got people coming. He's also really fighting. Like, he's really fighting.
He don't need to be in that ring. So.
I don't know what he do for a living though. I don't even know why Jake. I don't see him. He ain't streaming like the Cowboys.
No, they don't. That's two different things.
Two different things. Yeah. All right. So yeah, whatever he does for a living, he got them niggas fighting. He lost to the Fury brother. Right. I lost interest in that now.
Right. Because
I wanted to see that fight. I want him to fight a real boxer, not these MMA niggas. But boxing is cooking. There's mad good boxing fights. Chalo's about to fight Canelo. Yep. That's going to be huge.
Be a big one. I'm excited about that one.
Yep, Haney's fighting 140 champion. He moving up now. I want to watch that. If he get undisputed in 140, get the belt in 140. That's going to be different. Shakir, it's going to be a lot of boxing is in a great sport.
They're in a good place. That's why, like I said, with this Jake Paul one, that's all I kept thinking was I saw Crawford. You know, even Spence, even though he got beat, you could still tell a huge difference between that and.
Oh yeah. That's too much. Wrong date.
1,000%. Couple of weeks ago, I had this question in mind with all of the firing at ESPN. Do you still watch ESPN?
Nah, I just know you ain't pay me for YouTube TV, so we got to figure out about that.
Listen, you know how when you leave out of the country or you're not going to be at a place for a while, you can like put something on pause. Like, unless you got a website I can hop on and put my membership on pause. You could do that? Yeah, like you tell the gym, don't charge me this month. I'm gone. Like,
because I be seeing them YouTube TV charges. I haven't turned YouTube TV on the last 2 months.
I haven't either, but football season is coming, so let's not get too excited.
ESPN, no.
Yeah.
ESPN. Hold on, give me a second. Nah.
Most of the shit now is highlights and like, the good cuts of the arguments and podcasts.
It's over for that. It's over for that, bro. ESPN's over.
A lot of people are like, "Oh my gosh, you're firing so and so and so and so." They're reaching out to these podcasters like, what's the name that they gave the big contract to? So I was just curious because I don't remember the last time I really watched it.
Two things. I don't know if you ever seen like First Take clips on YouTube.
Look at the camera.
Yeah, you know what First Take clips is? First Take.
Yeah.
They on this what was it? The Shannon and Skip Bayless show, Undisputed. Yep. You could see full segments of Undisputed. First Take, they cut it to 3 to 4 minutes, and that's not gonna work for me. I need to see the full shit. They don't never cut that out. ESPN YouTube channel is worse than the TV.
Yeah,
that's basically what I'm trying to say.
Because they're trying to get you to come to watch the full segment on their channel, but they haven't caught up.
It's not even that.
Go ahead.
Also, they're like the Breakfast Club. Their First Take is a podcast. You can listen to the whole episode on audio. Right. Yeah, you can listen to every show on audio, so you don't like really need Undisputed as well. Yeah, you don't need to watch it. You could just listen to it. The Pat McAfee, I'm hoping he's still on YouTube, like he is.
Yeah, I don't know.
He probably will be. He has to be.
Well, he's a YouTuber. If they smart, they let them do that. The problem that they're running into is they now are just catching up. It feels like onto this internet wave where a lot of people are not got cable.
They're doing the right thing.
Well, no, 1,000%, and they just realize how much they're paying for people in terms of on the TV. Where I don't know if they're gonna work anything out where it's more of a streaming perspective or whatever it is, because ESPN.com or ESPN like streaming whatever it is not the best experience. I've gone on there. It's slow. It's clunky. They don't have. I'd be confused what I even get with it. Like, so now I feel like what it seems like is gonna happen is they're gonna reach out.
I'm loving.
Go ahead.
I'm loving Stephen A. podcast. Shirtless Stephen A. Sleeveless Stephen A. is killing. He talking crazy. Nothing he would talk ESPN. I'm loving that shit.
And
that's way better. Congratulations to him.
But shit, I mean, if ESPN knows what's best for them, but I don't know. ESPN been downfall for a while, so we'll see. I've been seeing them clips of that I forgot what's her name. I didn't like what she be doing too. They have a whole little mini documentaries and shit on TikTok about the way she report.
Malika Andrews?
Yeah.
It's my girl though. She cute as fuck. She do what the fuck she want. That's my type.
All right, let's move on.
I eat that.
Hey, all right. Hey,
and also, what I was gonna say, their NBA cover cast is over. Like the NBA rights are about to come up for the TV. I'm praying ESPN doesn't get any TV show, NBA games.
Yeah, well,
like
the way they're going is they probably know they're not about to get any.
Bro, Doc Rivers don't even have a voice. You ever heard him talk?
The game was
impossible because
we need to get off the paint. We just can't do that off the paint.
How the fuck is he going to be doing television? He did it back in the day. I understand that, but yo, bro, get that nigga out of here. Doris Burke, I respect you.
I don't,
but no.
I feel like they know. I don't even feel like they probably making a big argument about the games they're gonna get, because it seems like they clean the house and they're going for entertainment value.
If TNT gets Jeff Van Gundy and Mark Jackson, I'm only watching TNT.
It's gonna be interesting.
And their TV game's gonna be on mute for sure.
All right. 1,000%. Let's any football updates, any camp updates on the Ravens? Are you paid attention? I'm seeing.
Who the fuck watches preseason?
I do. I don't know. What are you
I don't understand people talking about
fan, though. You don't. If you miss football,
dog,
you know for
dude, preseason, dude, it's probably one of the worst shits
but you don't understand. Football is that popular. That's why NBA will never touch football. Like, that is always the.
I understand, but preseason, them games be the worst shit on TV.
No, it's not. No one is watching it for that type of entertainment, but it's good to see football back. And once preseason start, there's going to be football every week until February. Like, now you feel good. It's here. Because you hear all of this shit like draft and like, camp and all that is cute. But now we got it on the screen. It's not the best of games, but now it's here. After a couple of weeks, September hit, we back at it. So I'm excited. Bills is looking good. I'm hearing good thing about Josh Allen. I'm hearing good.
Yeah, give me update about the
I'm hearing
Bills
good thing
because it's
about rookie tight end. You know, they talking real big about him because he was a big deal.
I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right
Talk to
now. It's definitely different in the city now.
What that mean?
There is no expectations. I feel like the Bills are going to have a poor season. Is in the air in the city. I'm telling you. Everybody I talked to said.
I can't argue with that because I'm not there, but
which is a good thing for the Bills.
That's what I've always wanted. Yeah, I don't like this. I understand about the Super Bowl window, but I didn't like that new. You can tell who was new fan base where the smallest thing bad happened and they are just panic mode.
Listen, my memory's so shot. My memory's so shot. How did the Bills lose last year? I forgot.
We lost to the Bengals. They destroyed us in the playoffs. The last few games, was tough. Yeah, we played Bengals and they just destroyed us in every way. But you know
that must have hurted the fans really bad.
Well, it was bad because our defense was atrocious, and on top of that, when you went back to watch the clips, it was like. It looked like they ran out of gas at the end, and that was sad because this is a potential Super Bowl team, and the last thing you thought was going to happen because we went toe-to-toe with Miami. Even though they didn't have a quarterback, it was still close when we won that playoff game. But the Damar Hamlin thing was the biggest thing, I think, that affected a lot of that. I'm the type of Bills fan that I will always find an excuse.
I got a fucking rant about that.
What?
What rant? Why is that motherfucker playing football?
Damar Hamlin?
I have no idea what, and that is the worst mistake I ever seen in my life.
I don't think so.
I do.
I mean, you've never succeeded like that in life. So how you gonna say no?
What? I pray for Damar Hamlin. I don't want him to play. That's just my opinion.
I get it. It feels like there's something bad waiting to happen, but I don't blame him. Also, if I had the option in the NFL or the team wasn't forcing me to do anything. I'm playing.
Okay. And you think the Bills are going to have a good season this year?
I think they will. 1,000%.
Okay.
1,000%. Yeah. I mean, teams are going to always catch up. That's just how the way the league works. But if we still got the same core and I'm being, you live in Buffalo, bro. Like you saw what happened those last few months with the weather. Like a lot of shit happened in the stretch. The massacre. Like a lot of things happened last season where I know they don't take into consideration. But it affects you, bro. It is what it is. Like it does something to you as a team that, again, you got to focus on so many other things. Like the whole Detroit game, the Hamlin thing. Like we can't play over here. We got to travel this way. Like it was a lot that happened in the end that a lot of teams didn't have to go through that they did. And I at least expected more in that Bengals game. That's the only thing that bothered me. But it looked like they was tapped out. They ran out of gas, and I think it's going to be different this year.
Okay. Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody on their roster yet, but I can't wait to watch the games. I don't like the NFL forcing the Jets on me. I don't expect them to do anything really.
That's how it goes. That's how marketing goes, baby.
You don't try to force them niggas on me. They got some wide receiver that look just like Gucci Man that I be seeing on my Twitter. I'm tired of seeing them niggas. Aaron Rodgers.
I can't wait till they fail. Aaron Rodgers.
They're telling me he bought a house. I never even heard of Aaron Rodgers. I don't even know where Aaron Rodgers lived. Now he got homes now. Like they forcing it on me. I don't want to
retire there. Yeah.
Denver. I hope they go 0 for 23. That's what I want because they expect that coach to be Michael Jordan or some shit. You ain't doing nothing with Russell Wilson over there. Fuck Russell Wilson too for future. What else? My other opinions: San Diego or what do they call them niggas? L.A. Chargers. That quarterback didn't have to do shit for no money. So I don't even know what he go do. He go throw 5 innings in the playoff and still go to the beach. Shout out to that nigga.
Now he shined a little bit. They have injuries.
Bro, too. That nigga has 2 wide receivers, the raw ass ball ass running back.
Yeah, but Mike Williams always injured. So
he get him injured. He be overthrowing him, and then they gotta look up. His back be hurt. Other than that, my man.
The funniest shit about the Chargers when they played Mike Williams when they didn't need to, and he got hurt and he couldn't play. And he couldn't play during the playoff because the coach decided to play him the whole game and shit. It was tight.
Them niggas is weird, bro.
And Mike Williams and Keenan Allen when they're on the field together, them boys is nasty.
Them niggas is nasty.
He nasty, and everybody in the league like, nah, y'all sitting, y'all not playing.
Yeah.
Here goes this coach like, nah, you gonna play. Knowing your man's is injured every other week. Yeah. But anyways, I'm excited about the league, NFL coming back. It's gonna be a good season. I have a feeling. Last year was really interesting, but it's gonna be a good season.
Word. Joe Burrow got hurt. So that's a
Joe
big.
Burrow's hurt. What's the name? Cornerback for Dolphins hurt. They brought in Eli Apple. That's funny as hell.
Yeah, that's funny.
There's some injuries around. Yeah, boys. That's it. I just hope we don't get that because we had a lot of injuries last year.
Injuries is part of the game. I don't think you can win with
but no. You say that because you being a Ravens fan. But we got that is but that for a lot of teams they don't go through that, bro.
That's wild. That's normal.
They do not go through that. The Ravens is a whole different story. But a lot of the teams around the league, maybe one player here or like a top player would have injury or bug throughout the
if you stay healthy, you should win a ring. I don't care. If you stay healthy, get the ring.
Down is a big deal. Like, so hopefully, I mean, obviously, we don't want someone to get, but he had the knee injury too. So
no, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. It's a calf strain. He'll be all right. They said by week 5, week 6, he'll be all right.
That's what they're gonna tell you because they want the hype to stay alive.
That's a lot. That's a lot of weeks.
When a dog coming to town and they know Joe Burrow ain't playing.
Yo, listen, if he go for more than 5 to 6 weeks, that he done for. Yeah, that's a lot of weeks.
We'll see. Music, come on, give me the rundown. Travis Scott album.
Fire.
1 out of 10. Fire. Okay, 10.
No. 10 if you got fire. 10 if you got the Apple headphones or big speakers. In AirPods, maybe a 4.
Yeah, that's a fact. Cause I had to throw it on my my HomePod.
A lot of switch beats. A beat switch.
Listen. I don't know who started beat switching. I give that to Drake. I feel like Drake started that, giving you 2-3 beats in one song. I think he did that. A lot of artists do it.
Travis
So Far Gone.
Travis did it a lot.
No, Travis does it a lot, but the only issue I have about that, and this happened in the Metro Boomin album, the superhero joint that he dropped. Really good album.
Mm-hmm.
But what would happen is you have a good ass track like that happened with the 21 Savage track. I don't know I forgot the name of it. Walk him down, that joint fire, and all of a sudden it cuts into this dude
slow song. Yeah, that's a Muslim. That's a Somalian dude, Mustafa from Toronto.
That's him. Yeah, that's why he sounded so familiar. I'm like, who is this dude? I respect and I really like that dude, but you can't give me that coming off of 21 Savage telling me he walking niggas down. Like
he was singing, he was killing though. Same thing.
If you give me that on a separate track or like
it's the same meaning. You gotta put it together. No, same meaning. I respect. Shout out to Metro.
No. Shout out to Metro. Don't try to make it sound like I don't. I'm trying to walk a nigga down. I'm trying to be Ramirez on these niggas, swinging like crazy, and all of a sudden, you tall and walking.
Yeah. He just got a weird ass voice. I feel you.
But I like his sound, which he disappeared for a while. He was getting popular.
I think his brother just got killed in the city. So
shout out to. Sorry about that.
Shout out.
I apologize. No, I mean like
that's
I apologize.
Rumor. Allegedly.
That's how it is in Toronto, bro. Toronto different out there. Canada, they be talking all this. They leave their doors unlocked and shit. They be squabbling over there. Shout out to what's the name, Uncle. Anyways, all right. Travis Scott, you said it was good. I liked it too. Couple of skippables. I already deleted some songs. You know how I go. What else? What do I got? I got Burna Boy. Shout out to Burna Boy dropping right before my birthday. It's lit. Big 7 is fire. Listen, Burna. I got Burna Point right now in the concert. Burna is a whole different atmosphere now. He's the first dude that I can think of that I got onto early and is on a whole different ball game now. So shout out to Burna. Album I'm excited about. Like I said, right on my birthday, it's gonna be a classic. It's just how that's what he does.
Put it on there.
Rylo Rodriguez. Let's talk a little bit about this.
Rylo Rodriguez.
Rylo Rodriguez. Shout out to this man. He just got a deal off the album he dropped that you really, really like.
Don't really like.
And
best album this year by far.
I 1,000% disagree. No disrespect to this man. And do not hit me with it's not, you don't understand. It's not your type of music. I grew up on Jeezy. I know this type of music. The man got to speak into the mic. I didn't understand a word he was saying.
But that's how he talks. That's how he talks. That's the whole part.
I know, but I'm listening to music and I want to feel the music.
Who this for?
The production was amazing.
Production is amazing. Production is surprisingly.
I was bought in every song I was listening to. I was trying to hope his cadence and his voice changed. I could not buy in on an album. It's the same thing when you said about your man. What's his name? That you said all he got to do is make noise on the album.
Playboy Cardi.
Playboy Cardi. I played that song on Travis. I deleted it right away. No way you gonna let me listen to a dude
bro, they love that
just
part.
making
They love that part.
Delete it.
People love.
I know
that
they love
shit.
him. They love him because he does that
He
on his
said-
concert.
he
You
said,
don't gotta say a word.
Ooh,
Deleted it immediately. I'm not. No way I'm paying for something like that where this dude can get away with something. Like I'm hating on.
I got
don't
a
care.
couple. That's the problem with that. Rallo is spitting high quality bars on that album. There's so many quotables on that album.
I couldn't. I don't know when you heard it.
Yeah, I feel bad for you.
Maybe
The
I
reason
got-
why the
and
reason
I was
why
playing on my HomePod.
Yo, the reason-
great quality sounding
HomePod
speaker.
What the fuck is that? The headphones?
No, Apple HomePod. You don't know what is a HomePod?
Like a
Speaker.
portable speaker?
It's not portable, but it's a speaker.
Oh yeah, you ain't hearing his bars on that one. No, the beat's gonna
Stop it.
overkill that.
Oh, you want me? Yeah, you want me?
Yeah, you gotta use the headphones.
The skull candies. Yeah, I feel it. Bring back the skull candies.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you. The reason why I'm so upset with you, I just don't want you to miss this masterpiece.
I'm gonna try it again.
I don't know,
Listen,
but I don't know if you're gonna catch it though, because the bars are very clever, like really clever.
But you have a history of overhyping musicians.
No, everybody said his album's fire. It's not. I'm not the only one.
No, I believe you. This is the reason why I'm like, yo, okay, Rico got one.
It's just
He's
that
saying,
everybody's saying that, like I said it. Yo, he dropped it now, and that shit is fire. And I didn't know. They didn't know it was coming like this, and he came like this. And now that I know he dropped it independently, oh my gosh, through the roof.
I'm a big fan of mumble rapping. This dude was I'll listen again.
But
Maybe I got
the
bad version.
reason
I delete it.
I'll let you know why I went to it. Every verse he put on Lil Baby, he ate Lil Baby ass on every verse he did.
yo.
He ate him, destroyed it on every album. Shout out to Lil Baby
give it a
because
run.
he put him on every album and he destroyed it.
I'm gonna throw on the bows. He was fire on one of them joints, the 5,000 Degrees joint.
Every song he's been on, he's been fire. Who this
But
folk?
I understand every word he said.
No. I understand what you're saying because nigga said nigga said who this folk? That's why they laughing at him. He like who this folk? That's how he talk. But he from Alabama. That's how he talk. Shout out to Rilo Reed. Classic album.
Giving another run. Shout out to Rilo. I like the story. You dropped the album independently, baby, Lil Baby.
I mean, it's not really independently because Lil Baby. Because this nigga got Friday feature.
Course, yeah.
He got a
he
sample
got
for Snore Allegra. He got some Lil Durk on his
I know, I
shit.
saw him on that 5,000 Degrees. So I'm like,
He on there.
anyways, shout out to them. What else? What we got? Music.
Yes.
Burna Boy, Rilo, Gunna. I know it was a while now.
Damn.
Gunna dropped his joint.
Gunna.
A Gift and a Curse. And I got to shout out to Joe Budden because when I'm a video guy. When he first posted that video of, basically First Day Out song, and Joe said, you could tell his label wasn't behind it. The video was very basic. They don't got the production. And then he dropped the video for, I forgot that one song that's also popping recently.
Fuck You Mean.
I don't think it was Fuck You Mean.
The new one.
Another joint. It was it's the same one on his album that was.
He dropped video for every song.
Rodeo. Or something.
Oh yeah, Rodeo. You talking about the OJ one?
Yeah, Rodeo. Yeah.
Rodeo.
So and you could tell it was.
Money.
It was like, okay,
I feel you saying.
all right. And shout out to him, talented. That was the biggest thing when he so-called snitched on, and we still don't even know if it was actual snitching. We'll see what happens.
Oh, it was snitching. It was snitching for sure.
I guess so because what's the name? Thug dropped Business is Business right after, and
I think
saying Gunna joined better.
Oh, yeah, but I mean, Thug shit was old as fuck. It was, but Doug got some great records on that album.
It was. I was trying to understand why people didn't really like it because I was
because
starting
he
to
compared it to Gunna. That Gunna album was fire. I believe the Rallo album was better than Gunna album, in my opinion.
I respect it.
That's and I was comparing those two because I was bumping both of them. They came out around the same time. But Gunna album is amazing. I love every video. I know the cheap ones. I love all the videos.
I did too. I just like that take. Because I realized it, but it's funny.
But
not having
butter was it bread and butter? He said it, nigga. I snitched. I didn't know I was doing that. He snitched. I don't want to hear he snitched. He said sorry. They played me. I didn't know. You snitched.
Yeah,
it's okay. And who cares?
What else? Killer Michael album. I want to give a shout out to that. That was actually good.
That was a real good album.
Killer Mike. I can pause, watch him, listen to him talk all day. He words that come out of his mouth to just be making all type of sense.
Great production on that album too.
I don't know Asake. I don't
Trash.
know you crazy
Trash.
work way better. I saw that argument. This one is way better than his first album, in my opinion.
Trash.
Really? I was bumping that shit crazy in Kenya. Oh my God. Yeah.
It's trash.
Now you gotta travel. You gotta travel. You gotta get. You gotta get out the house. If you, because if you in a mode where you live in because you gotta.
You can't be in a warehouse
and shit.
You can't be in a warehouse.
Yeah, you can't be in warehouses and shit. You grind it. You listen to Rilo. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get out the hood. When you travel and listen to Sake, bro, that was amazing, bro. Oh my God, that album fire. Shout out to him. Back to back fire. Yeah, man. Afrobeat is killing the game. They running it. It's over.
They good. They just need more publicity because they be sneaking out fire. I hate finding fire late.
Well, that's why they like what's the name had Ariana? Not Ariana. Why am I forgetting about the name? Disney Channel girl, baby, calm down. Calm down. Like that song blew up, but he had what's her name hop on and that shit went top 5.
Yeah, Selena girl.
Selena Gomez, and it was hot garbage when she went on it. Hot garbage. But you need something like that. I think that's their way of doing that.
Yeah.
Like obviously Burna Boy is in a different ball game. WizKid is
who's bigger, Burna Boy, DeVito?
I'm giving it Burna Boy.
I don't know, man. I'm not really bumping DeVito like that, but DeVito guys, he got him.
But DeVito, I feel like DeVito went he got bigger quicker than Burna Boy.
Oh yeah, he's bigger before Burna Boy. That's facts.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why he kind of got the 10-year piece to it. But
I just give it to Burna Boy because DeVito's made with money. He was born with money, so it don't count.
Yeah, man, I'm hearing he got kids all over the world too. So shout out to him.
His dad's a billionaire.
Listen,
so
get it how you live.
Yeah, you get
but yeah, Sake, go travel if you want to listen to that joint. Work of art, amazing album, 10 out of 10. Shout out to him, and his music videos are fire. Shout out to whoever his video.
Yo, you know who's trash as fuck?
Talk to me.
That Kenyan artist you put me on to.
Diamond Platinums?
Horrible. Oh my God.
I mean, that's not your demographic.
Oh, he's not like Burna Boy and shit too?
No, because he's really Kenyan based.
Thank you. Because I'm looking for a sneaker. I'm looking for a sleeper. Like yo, he might have one. He
make Kenyan music. He makes Swahili music. You're not gonna.
Oh, okay. So so different category.
Because the Afro beats is so popular is because they sprinkle in a little English here and there. Like it's easy to catch on to it. The beats is easy to catch on, but no, Diamond Platinum's
different category.
What's he on a whole different other level, bro? You go over there, he's like Michael Jackson out there. That boy different.
Okay.
Yeah. Plus, you don't like the way he danced. You tight. You can't move your hips like that. If he was really,
he ain't even dancing like that on the ground. I mean, I'm not looking.
You tight.
But
you tight. I'm gonna send you some joints. I'm gonna send you.
Yeah,
he got a joint with Rick. He got a joint with Rick Ross that got huge. He got a joint with
He ain't one of them.
Omarion.
Yeah, he ain't one of them.
Yeah, but that's what they do though.
He went to MFG.
No. But that's why. No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. That's why a lot of those African artists, when they try to tap into the Western world, they're not going straight to Drake and shit. Like Thames is a whole different story. Like there's some of these artists where it's a whole different ball game.
Thames' voice is incredible.
It's incredible, but like
where's she from? Nigeria.
Nigerian too. Yeah. So it's a little bit easier for them. But like the Kenya artists, like they tap into like the UK artists and they tap into the Congolese and like they stay in that area. And then when they come to America, like they'll make the catchy. Just like a good example of that was P Square. Huge. They blew up quick as hell, Nigerian artists. But same thing. Rick Ross, like that's what they come to these like semi big artists where it's like easier to tap in and like try to get a fan base there. But anyways, plus you gotta want to make music with those type of people.
All right.
Drake tap into Thames because he know
I'm on my deaf ears. Oh my bad, that's not it.
Shout out to Thames. But anyways, it was great being back. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. We'll see how this turns out editing this. Nonetheless, it's going out. You're gonna get this content.
Hopefully
you're gonna enjoy it.
Inshallah.
And thank you very much for all of y'all that's very patient with us, or at least with me, because from what I see, they not Buffalo is you just don't be talking to people, but people from Buffalo be hitting me up like, yo, what's good? Just like they told Jay Electronica, why you ain't drop it? You taking too long. But anyways, we back. I'm excited. I got a little travel in me. I got some experience. Mr. Rico over here is still, in warehouses, but we're gonna make it do what it do.
I'm on Indeed right now. They got mad jobs.
Hopefully, stop it. Indeed always got mad jobs that never make sense.
Scams.
It has nothing to do with what you need.
Scams. They got a job right here talking about between $22 an hour and $44. So what we get?
It making no sense, bro.
Yeah, man.
It make no sense. And then that same job that says 22 to 48 be like either you working in the mailroom or you the judge for the government. You're like, wait. So the whole state in that little spaces. Yeah. Shout out to Indeed. But anyways, like I said, thank you very much. It's good to be back.
Yes, sir.
As always,
shout out to the fans. We love you guys. Thanks for staying with us for these last couple of years. Even though we was missing for a couple months, we'll be back. We're gonna try to drop an episode every month.
No, you want every week.
Oh,
we back, baby.
Okay.
Back. No more games.
Inshallah.
I'm back on the grind. Check out all my content. Oh shit, we got less than a minute.
Wrap this up.
As always, yo, if you Zoom, for anybody that watches from Zoom, come sponsor us, baby, because you wilding with this premium shit. As always, we laugh and joke, but always serious. It's the OU Serious Podcast. Love.
One.